Alright, we bring you yet another chemistry episode where we are looking at organic chemistry. Remember, we looked at organic chemistry in the first episode of chemistry, and now we are moving on into looking at another one, organic chemistry questions. So this is just introduction to organic chemistry. So we'll look at some questions also today. Alright, so let's look at the questions that are there. Okay, exam type questions. Now, exam type questions. Okay, so alkanes are hydrocarbons. So this wasn't supposed to be AI. This was just supposed to be one statement, you see. So alkanes are hydrocarbons. Then the question says, what is meant by the term hydrocarbons? Okay, so hydrocarbons, by definition, we say these organic compounds. Remember, organic compounds are compounds that are natural. Yeah. So these are organic compounds that have only hydrogen and carbon in their structure or in their molecule. They only have carbon and oxygen atoms. Alright. Then C says mention two essential elements found in hydrocarbons. So as we've defined that hydrocarbons only contains carbon and hydrogen. So the two elements that will be here will be carbon and hydrogen. So it is C, capital letter C, which is carbon, and hydrogen, capital letter H, capital letter H. Okay. Alright. So this is how many carbon atoms has the first member of alkanes. So the first member of alkanes is what? The first member of alkanes is methane. Methane. That's the first member of alkanes. Methane. So they're saying how many carbon atoms has methane? How many carbon atoms are there in methane? So methane is one. So meaning we have only one carbon atom. One carbon atom. Alright? Yeah. We only have one carbon atom. Then the other question says, what are the two major products of complete combustion of alkanes? So remember, there are two types of combustion, and we have one which is complete combustion and the other one which is incomplete combustion. Alright, so let me elaborate a bit on what happens during complete and incomplete combustion. So during complete combustion, we see that the oxygen is in excess, and we see that the reaction there is complete, the combustion is complete, and so when the combustion is complete, the oxygen is not in excess, we are having what we call a complete combustion, and the products are going to be carbon dioxide and water. Okay, carbon dioxide and water, CO2 and H2O. So these will be the products of complete combustion. But when we are talking about incomplete combustion, you'll see that with the oxygen will be, in limited supply. Then there we call it incomplete combustion, and the products will not be carbon dioxide and water. Of course, water will be there, but we'll have still carbon monoxide, CO. Alright, so let's look at, hence write a balanced chemical equation for the complete combustion of the second member of the series. So second member of the series is what? is ethane. So ethane has got 2 carbon atoms and 5 hydrogen atoms, plus oxygen O2 will give us carbon dioxide plus water. So we'll see the equation in the answer section. See the equation, we'll see it from the answers. Okay, last question. Why can't you add more atoms to methane? Why you can add more atoms to ethene? Okay, so the reason is simple, because this methane you are seeing here, these are saturated hydrocarbons. So saturated hydrocarbons, you can't add more atoms because they are saturated. Okay, saturated meaning they have a single bond in them, and so you cannot add any other because they are saturated. So let's quickly look at what the answers were. Okay, these were the answers, containing only carbon and hydrogen, hydrogen and carbon, one, then carbon dioxide and water. This is the equation that I was talking about. This is methane. This is ethane, the second member of alkanes. This is ethane, and this is oxygen. Then this is carbon dioxide plus water. This was complete combustion, because it is saturated. Then we can't add more atoms to methane. All right, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Facebook. All right, Jackson Mundali is my username.